Hey everybody, Ryan here from Android Coliseum, here to play around with the Huawei FreeBuds 3. So, these are pretty cool, I gotta admit. I mean, it takes a lot to get rid of my Pixel Buds, but these are a pretty darn good contender. I'm still not entirely convinced that these stay in so well. Walking around the block, they were no problem, but I think anything more than that, I didn't feel right taking them on a bike ride with me. Yeah, so anyways, we charged this guy up, and the I can't remember how long it's supposed to last that this one is for, but it should be about 3 chargers or so that it could do, that the battery in here can charge these guys. I think they're about 4 hours they should last. And then it should take about half an hour to charge them up, and then you can do that 3 times before you need to charge this up. So kind of cool. Bit of an OCD thing. I just wish I could stand it up a little better. It doesn't really stand up on its own, so I have to lie it down. Anyways, USB-C to charge. There's a little tiny button on here for it to put it into pairing mode if you needed to do that. And I'll get into more of that in a second. So anyways, let's bring up this. So you have to go into the Play Store, App Store, wherever, App Gallery, and download an app called AI Life. Alright, AI Life, all you have to do is just say you're going to scan, adds a new thing. As soon as you pop this open, it knew to connect these guys. Boom, connected automatically. Probably can't see that so well. And then you go into the app itself, and you can see the settings in here. Oops, that's the other settings. You can see the power for each earbud, and you can see the power for the case. Now that's a nice little extra feature. See how much battery power is in the case, because the Pixel Buds don't give you that. You kind of have to go based on the 3 dots on it. So that's kind of a nice thing. You also have some shortcuts so that if you double tap the left ear, it can turn on the voice assistant, or I have it so it turns on or off the automatic noise canceling, which is a nice feature walking around downtown. Even though we don't have many cars at this point, it was kind of nice that even for these little earbuds, I was pretty isolating the sound. Double tapping the right, I have it to just skip to the next song. Unfortunately, there's no single tap to play or pause. So you can only play or next song. There's no way to pause. So it would be interesting to have it some way where you could check to see if there's an update. Oh, there is a new update already. Wow, that's good. Look at that. Download an update. Okay, so that you can have a single tap to do it, or a swipe or something like on the Pixel Buds to turn the volume up, because that's the one thing there wasn't as well either. There wasn't any sort of volume control, etc. So everything had to be done via the phone, unless I just wanted to skip forward. But if I want to go back a song, can't do it. I want to turn the volume up, can't do it. So that's one of the downsides. Even if you would be able to have some sort of AI assistant thing bring in, that you could say, oh, I want to skip to the next song, or do whatever you could do. So I guess that's the AI piece. I didn't really get into it because, to be honest with you, I really can't get away from Google and try a new one. Kind of a pain that way. In terms of while that's updating, how do they actually work out? These guys are pretty good. I gotta admit that they're pretty comfy. Like I said, they come in and they put in, like the way they just kind of clip into place is kind of nice. Yeah, just kind of do that. And the battery holds it in place, so that's kind of nice. Now, what I did do as well is I have it set and paired to here. And then I went on my tablet and I actually downloaded the app on my tablet, and then I manually put it into pairing mode, and then it connected to my tablet. So I could have it here and it automatically connects. If I have this turned off or whatever, and I go upstairs and bring these upstairs, pair them up, all I have to do on my tablet now is to go into the app and then actually manually connect it. So it automatically connects to this one, but it manually connects to the tablets, which is kind of a backwards thing, I think. But I mean, kind of nice. But it's nice that you can do it from more than one device there that way. Outside of that, the battery seemed to last quite a long time. It didn't even move for a 20-minute walk. Didn't even notice. So for a full week of using it, it's only dropped like maybe 10-20% at most. And it's hard to tell because as I keep plugging into this thing as soon as they're back and done, and then it charges up again. So, oops, I gotta keep that open. Wow. It's updating. Shouldn't have done that during the review, but we'll see if anything new. What's new? Your device will now support asynchronous dual channel, da 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 da. 6 hours rate of charging. Yeah. So, I liked it. What I did find is I didn't find them loud enough. So even despite the fact that you have an opportunity to do, noise cancellation, it still wasn't really loud. Which I get. If you're putting these things into your ears, you don't want to totally lose all outside sounds, cars going around, I don't want to lose that. But it was still pretty good, but it wasn't loud. In terms of the quality of the sound, I found obviously earbuds don't have a great deal of being able to do bass. So I found the bass a bit lacking. But I did find the trebles, even the trebles were a bit tinny on the high volumes, but anything right in that middle sweet spot was pretty good. Unfortunately, I was using this guy here, and, well, this guy only, I'll get into this guy here. Didn't have much music on this to be able to play. I'm just going to cancel this update for the time being. We'll do that in a second. So I really only had a couple of songs to play around with, and they were fine for both. I didn't have any problem doing either song or quality. But at $250, $260, whatever they are, I would have definitely expected a little more quality out of them for audio. Like the Pixel Buds, they were more expensive, but they have a lot more features, and the quality is still much superior to these. But these are damn cool. You can flip them open, connect it automatically, right? And you're off to the races. And I love being able to see how much this battery is in that case automatically. So that's my review. I like it. Maybe you as well will like it. Let me know your thoughts. Thanks.